Hello. Good morning,
Hey
everyone.
everyone.
Yesterday's topics, a recap. The topic that is reproduction in lower and higher plants. There we have seen that reproduction means produce young ones of its own kind. Then we have seen that reproduction is a must to continue the life as well as for the continuity of the species. And then we have seen that the reproduction is of two types. One is asexual reproduction, second is sexual reproduction. Then in asexual reproduction, we have seen there is only one parent and one parent produces the young ones. And since only one parent is involved, all the organisms are looking alike, and such morphologically and genetically similar individuals we call as clones. And then we have seen there are 6 different types of asexual reproduction, 6 different mode. Then we have seen first one is fragmentation, second we have seen budding, then third we have seen binary fission, and fourth we have seen formation of zoospores. Then fifth we have seen the formation of conidia, and the last one we have seen the formation of gemmules in sponge. Okay, so here we stopped yesterday. Now the remaining part we have to start. Today we are going to take the vegetative propagation. Yesterday I told you that vegetative propagation is normally takes place there in angiosperms. What do you mean by angiosperms? This type of plant is called as angiosperms. Open your chat and write what is the meaning of angiosperm or what type of plants. Hello? Can you hear me? My voice is clear. I'm checking over here also. My voice is clear to me here. My voice is not clear. Hello? My voice is not clear. Clear. Okay. So angiosperms means very simple meaning flowering plants. So in flowering plants, you can see there are fruits, then seeds. That means in those plants, the vegetative part of the plant body is used for multiplication purpose. Yesterday I told you asexual reproduction is taking place normally there in lower plants or lower animals. But the vegetative propagation, that is also a sexual mode of reproduction only, but it takes place there in angiosperms. Now if you look at here, how the angiosperms are reproducing vegetatively or asexually. Now it is very familiar to us how the angiosperms are multiplying. You know, if you look at the plants of angiosperms, you can see that in those plants there is a special structure on the plant body which we normally call as bud or buds. The buds can be terminal, the buds can be axillary, or anywhere, means it can be adventitious bud also. So bud is a tiny plant, or we can say that bud can be used as a propagule, and by using those bud the plants can be multiplied. That is one mode of natural method of vegetative propagation. So what is vegetative propagation? Very simple: production of offsprings from vegetative propagules there in plants. Any bud bearing part of the plant is separated and planted, you can get a new plant from it. That is natural asexual mode of vegetative propagation. Now you just tell me that which are the parts of vegetative parts of plants, angiosperms. एंजियोस्पर्म का वेजिटेटिव पार्ट्स शॉर्ट फॉर्म में फर्स्ट लेटर लेना का, आप चैट बॉक्स में लिखो वेजिटेटिव पार्ट्स, फर्स्ट लेटर इज इनफ. वेजिटेटिव I'm getting disturbance from your end. Okay. Now you just write over there which are the vegetative parts of angiosperms. Already some people have written that stem, cutting, grafting. Cutting, grafting, that is not the point I asked. The vegetative parts of the plants. Vegetative parts of the plant, already some people have written. Because of the disturbance, I was checking who is making noise. So, okay, root, stem, leaves. These are the vegetative parts of the plant body. By using these vegetative parts, you can multiply the plants. You can either use a root, or you can use a leaf, or you can use stem for the multiplication of any plant, any angiosperm plants. Okay. In this case, you can see that vegetative propagation, two types are there. One is by nature, naturally what happens. In some plants, we can notice that naturally the vegetative propagation takes place. For example, any grass plant you look at there, that is propagating naturally. Or you can see other plants like any type of grass, you can take an example. Even you take bamboo, or like many other types of plants. Even some pictures are over here. And all these plants, you can notice that they are propagating vegetatively. So how they vegetatively propagate, or which part of the plant will be used? As I told you, root, stem, and leaf. These are the three parts. By using any of these three parts, you can multiply the plants, but not in all the plants, but in some plants. Or some, there are plants in which the natural methods of vegetative propagation takes place. That is of three types. One, by using the root, by using the stem, and by using the leaf. Now, root. You know sweet potato. Have you seen sweet potato? Open your chat and write there. Have you seen sweet potato? आप स्वीट पोटैटो देखा है क्या कभी भी? पोटैटो आपको मालूम है, लेकिन स्वीट पोटैटो मालूम है? या स्वीट पोटैटो कैसे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं मालूम है? स्वीट पोटैटो सोइल में डालेगा तो उसमें से नया प्लांट फॉर्म होता है, लेकिन स्वीट पोटैटो क्या है? दैट इज अ रूट है. दैट इज अ रूट. स्वीट पोटैटो इज नॉट ए स्टेम, दैट इज ए रूट. और स्वीट पोटैटो से आपको एक नया प्लांट मिल जाएगा. आपको पोटैटो मालूम है? पोटैटो का पिक्चर उधर दिखता है आपको. So a potato, if you look at, you see there are so many buds over there. These buds are nothing. These are the eyes, we can say. And this from this part, from this eye, the bud is developed, and that can develop into an entire plant. But the potato is not a root, that is a stem. Even though it is underground, it is a stem. So potato is used for multiplication, that is an underground stem. But the term we are using over here is that buds. So sweet potato है तो हम बोलता है वो रूट मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन नेचुरली होता है, और रूट यूज कर रहे हैं मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए. दूसरा एक प्लांट है एस्पैरागस. एस्पैरागस एक मेडिसिनल प्लांट है. आपका क्या अपना कैंपस में है? अपना कैंपस में जाते थे, उधर एक कोकोनट ट्री खड़ा है. वो कोकोनट ट्री का बाजू में, गार्डन का बाजू में मैंने एक प्लांट उधर प्लांट किया था. उधर वो फ्लरिश हो गया है, अभी उधर है एस्पैरागस से वो. So that is multiplied by using the root. The sweet potato is multiplied by using the root. Then stem. Stem, natural method में बात करेगा तो even potato. Potato is best example for that. Then another example is written there, rhizomes. हमने वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन मॉर्फोलॉजी ऑफ प्लांट्स में राइजोम अब क्या है करके लास्ट ईयर देखा है 11वीं में. सो राइजोम क्या है? इज अंडरग्राउंड मॉडिफाइड स्टेम. द बेस्ट एग्जांपल जिंजर, इवन बनाना भी कमिंग अंडर दैट कैटेगरी ओनली. सो हाउ द जिंजर इज मल्टीप्लाइड. अब देखिए जिंजर का पिक्चर आपको दिखता है उधर. एक उसका टिप में देखा तो आपको बड देखने को मिलेगा. ये बड का पार्ट कट करके सोइल में प्लांट करेगा तो यू गेट एन एंटायर प्लांट. सो राइजोम्स, बनाना और जिंजर, ये दोनों में ये जो बड पार्ट सोइल में अगर टच हो गया है, क्योंकि सोइल में वाटर कंटेंट है, ड्राई सोइल में डालेगा तो कुछ नहीं होता है, लेकिन जो वाटर कंटेंट बेयरिंग सोइल में आप डालेगा तो सी व्हेन इट कम्स इन कांटेक्ट विद द I mean, what you can say, damp soil or water containing soil. So what will happen? It will produce roots and they will become a new plant. So rhizome is another natural method of vegetative propagation. So 3 methods मैंने already बोल दिया आपको. पहला वाला बोला root, sweet potato is example, asparagus is example. Second मैंने आपको बोला bud is used, sweet potato example, I mean potato example है. अभी घर पे भी देखा तो मालूम पड़ेगा पोटैटो 1 हफ्ता 2 हफ्ता घर पे रखे तो कभी कभी उसमें से बड प्रोड्यूस होता है. दैट इज द बड और द आईवी से. थर्ड वन इज द राइजोम. हम जिंजर घर पे यूज करते हैं, मालूम है. जिंजर देखेगा निकाल के देखो तो आपको मालूम पड़ेगा, इवन पिक्चर में भी दिखता है. सो द जिंजर कैन ग्रो इनटू एन एंटायर प्लांट इफ a budded portion is planted or kept there in the soil where water is there. Okay. Now I want to say another important point. You see one point is written that down. You see about the leaf. Now if you talk about the leaf, आपको leaf में किधर भी bud देख सकता है. Have you ever noticed any bud on the leaf? Any type of leaf? Have you ever seen the bud? If you have seen, you write yes there in the chat box. If you have not seen, write no. Have you seen bud on the leaf? When coconut leaf is there, banana leaf is there, on such leaf, if you look at bud, you can see no. Okay, some of you have written yes, maybe they are taken it wrong. My question may be thought in such a way that one picture is already seen in front of you. By looking at that, you may be thinking that I am asking about that. No, मैं अभी आपको मैंने क्या पूछा है, आपका सराउंडिंग्स में जो लीफ आपको दिखता है वो लीफ में किधर भी आपको बड देखने को नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज बड इज प्रोड्यूस्ड ओनली ऑन द स्टेम. ये रूट में भी नहीं होता है, लीफ में भी नहीं होता है. लेकिन इन सम प्लांट्स एट द मार्जिन ऑफ देयर लीफ, अभी इधर एक पिक्चर आप देख रहे हैं, उधर देखिए. सो नोचस दिखता है. सो दिस इज द नोच वी कैन से. ये नोच आप देखेंगे ना, so there you can see that buds are produced, but these buds are not normal. Wherever the buds are produced which is abnormal, we can say that is an adventitious bud. मैंने आपको बोला स्वीट पोटैटो यूज करो, मल्टीप्लाई कर सकता है, that will grow into a new plant. लेकिन रूट में बड नहीं है, लेकिन वहां बड डेवलप होगा या रूट एंड शूट पार्ट डेवलप होगा, but that is not natural. That we call as such type of bud we can call as adventitious bud. So adventitious buds are those buds which are developed there on the parts where it is not naturally seen. So here leaf का margin में bud कभी भी develop नहीं होता है, लेकिन इधर bud develop हो गया है, ऐसा वाला bud को बोलता है adventitious buds. ये leaf का नाम है bryophyllum. अभी देखिए ये bud, ये मदर लीफ से, ये लीफ को मदर बोल सकता है, ये लीफ से ये बड सेपरेट हो गया. सेपरेट हो गया तो दैट कैन ग्रो इनटू एन एंटायर प्लांट. ओके, दिस बड कैन डेवलप इनटू एन एंटायर प्लांट, बट दिस बड वी कैन से दैट इज डेवलप फ्रॉम द लीफ where naturally or normally buds are not developing, producing. So these buds are called as adventitious buds. Okay, so this is all about the natural method of vegetative propagation. Okay, that means it occurs naturally. ह्यूमन बीइंग्स का कुछ भी रोल इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए जरूरत नहीं है, ये अपना आप मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज नेचुरल मेथड्स. बट नाउ व्हाट वी कैन सी दैट इन now our point is that there are some other method which human beings are executing for the multiplication purpose. Such methods we can call as artificial methods. Okay, now open your chat and tell me that what are the different types of natural method of vegetative propagation you have noted in the previous slide. All of you open your chat and write the name of different types of natural method of vegetative propagation. My voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
So you please open your chat and write the various methods, natural methods of asexual reproduction या vegetative propagation. Previous slide में हमने जो देखा वो names आप थोड़ा लिखो उधर जल्दी, short form में लिखो. Nobody is writing. You didn't follow me. Okay, ये बताइए स्वीट पोटैटो में कौन सा ये पार्ट प्लांट पार्ट आप यूज कर रहे हैं वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन के लिए? स्वीट पोटैटो में कौन सा पार्ट आप यूज कर रहे हैं? Nobody is responding. That means nobody is listening my class, or nobody is I mean you are not listening, you are not getting my voice. Okay, वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन नेचुरल मेथड हमने कितना बोला? पहला वाला बोला है रूट, सेकंड वाला बोला है स्टेम, थर्ड वाला बोला लीफ. रूट यूज करो, स्टेम यूज करो, लीफ यूज करो, राइट? कोई भी वेजिटेटिव पार्ट यूज करो, नेचुरली वो मल्टीप्लाई होता है. उसमें रूट में एग्जांपल देखा स्वीट पोटैटो, स्टेम में देखा पोटैटो या जिंजर, एंड लीफ में देखा है ब्रायोफिलम, अगेव, so and so. Now we are going to see artificial methods. Artificial methods, normally who is practicing? The horticulturist and agriculturist. So ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? वो फ्रेश स्टॉक को प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए, प्लांट्स को एकदम फास्ट मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए, एट द सेम टाइम फ्रेश स्टॉक को प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए they are using various artificial methods. Artificial methods are three types. Three types of artificial methods are there. पहला वाला है कटिंग. कटिंग हम लोग घर पे भी यूज कर रहे हैं ना. अब ये रोज प्लांट आप कैसे मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं घर पे? ओपन योर चैट एंड राइट. ओपन योर चैट एंड राइट रोज प्लांट आप कैसे मल्टीप्लाई करेगा? कौन सा पार्ट यूज कर रहे हैं मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए? अंचल, अंजल, प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ. ओपन योर चैट एंड राइट रोज प्लांट मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए कौन सा प्लांट पार्ट आप यूज कर रहे हैं? Okay, you are using stem. So stem cutting you are using for the multiplication of rose plant. How do you use that? You take a small cutting of the rose plant. For example, you see now you see this is the rose plant. You see a small cutting you can use like this. अब ये स्मॉल कटिंग कट करो, लेकिन एक कटिंग में याद रखना 1 or 2 बड उसमें रहना चाहिए. So that budded area containing cuttings are used to multiply the rose plant. Now you see over here a budded area is cut over here, planted over here, and from this the bud is growing into a new plant like this. So this is what is called cutting. Okay, so a small piece with 1 or more buds of the plant part can be used for multiplication. We can cut a root like that, but root, you know that there is no bud. Then you can use a stem or you can use a leaf. So this is the root of blackberry. Even आपको मालूम है घर पे कड़ी पत्ता है ना? So मुरिया करके बोलते plant. So कड़ी पत्ता you are multiplying by means of root. So a small root you can cut and you can plant over there. You can, from that you can get an entire plant. This is the root. And this is the stem. But you know that it is very clear on the stem there are buds. Okay. So this stem you cut and plant, you get a new plant. This is Sansevieria plant. The leaf you are cutting, so this is the leaf. Leaf cuttings are planted over here. From this you get an entire plant. So this process of vegetative propagation, we can say cutting. So cutting means any plant part, whether it is a root or stem or leaf, is cut and a small cuttings of it will be used for multiplication. You got it clearly? Cutting, you write yes or no there in the chat. If it is yes, you write Y. If it is no, you write no. Or you write N. Yes, very good. Now we go to the second one. What is the second one? Second one, we can say that is grafting. Now you see the second one. Second one is called grafting. Now what is grafting? Very simple. आपको पहले आपने क्या देखा? कोई भी प्लांट का पार्ट कट करो, प्लांट करो, you get a new plant. अभी इधर का टेक्निक ऐसा नहीं है. सी आपने एक प्लांट देखा, इवन रोज प्लांट में भी हम लोग वो कर रहे हैं. एक अच्छा प्लांट देखा, द फ्लावर इज सो अट्रैक्टिव, इट्स कलरफुल, सो अट्रैक्टिव. आपने दूसरा एक रोज प्लांट देखा, उसका फ्लावर इज ऑफ डिफरेंट कलर एंड दैट आल्सो वेरी अट्रैक्टिव. आपने क्या सोचा, अरे दो डिफरेंट प्लांट है, दोनों प्लांट में फ्लावर्स आर वेरी अट्रैक्टिव, लेकिन दोनों दो प्लांट्स में होता है. आपने डिसाइड किया ये दोनों डिफरेंट कलर्ड अट्रैक्टिव फ्लावर को एक ही प्लांट में प्रोड्यूस करना है. क्या करने का है? वेरी सिंपल, यू गो फॉर ग्राफ्टिंग. ओके, गो फॉर ग्राफ्टिंग. सो ग्राफ्टिंग के लिए जाते टाइम आपको दो प्लांट्स जरूरी है. यू नीड टू प्लांट्स, बट व्हाट यू विल डू, these two plants you are going to join and then one plant will grow. Both the plants are joining and then it will grow as one plant. But when you take two plants, you have to decide which plant will be the rooted plant, which plant will be going to attach to the rooted plant. So like that you have to decide. And then now you see this is the rooted plant, this is the second plant. Second plant with the bud आपने कट किया, कट करके ये rooted plant में ऐसा insert कर दिया. Insert करने के बाद now you see you are covering it and sealing it. Now you see these two plants are joined as one plant, but slowly and slowly ये जो part और उसका जो part ये merge हो जाएगा. Merge होकर this will become one plant and finally it will grow like this. Now look at here. See, now a small piece is joined over here with the buds and that is slowly growing and growing, and later on it will become as one plant. That means in one plant you can get different types of qualities as you have seen before in different plants. पहले आपने दो अलग अलग प्लांट्स में क्वालिटी देखा था, उसका कैरेक्टर देखा था, लेकिन अभी ये दोनों कैरेक्टर को एक ही प्लांट में मर्ज किया है. Now you see one plant, but it produces different qualities on characters as well as the jointed characters. So this is what is called grafting. लेकिन ये ग्राफ्टिंग के बारे में बात करते टाइम आपको दो टेक्निकल टर्म याद रखना है. One is called sand and second is called stalk. स्टॉक मतलब क्या है? अभी ये प्लांट आप देखिए, ये प्लांट सोइल में रूटेड है, This is the rooted plant. ये प्लांट आपने ऐसा ही रख दिया है, ये प्लांट का ऊपर दूसरा प्लांट मर्ज किया, ज्वाइन किया. सो कौन सा प्लांट रूटेड है उसको बोलता है स्टॉक, और कौन सा प्लांट आपने इंसर्ट किया है, ये इंसर्ट किया गया प्लांट को बोलता है सियोन या साइन. Okay, so two technical terms you have to remember. One is the root stock on which the plant is inserted, and scion, that is the part which you joined it on the stock. But याद रखना scion में at least okay 2 buds रहना चाहिए. अब इधर देखिए, इधर एक बड डेवलप हो गया, वो साइड में भी. सो एट लीस्ट 2 buds डेवलप होना चाहिए, हमें रखना चाहिए सियोन में. क्यों 2 बड रहना चाहिए बोलते हैं? अगर एक ही बड है, अगर वो मर्जिंग नहीं हुआ, बड डेवलप नहीं हुआ, देन आपने जो काम किया है वो वर्थ हो जाएगा. बट इफ देयर आर 2 buds, at least 1 bud will develop and you will get the new plants. So this is what is called a grafting. Okay, now you can see grafting is one more type is there, that is called a bud grafting. That is also where you are mostly practicing there in rose plant. बड ग्राफ्टिंग मीन्स व्हाट? आपका टेक्स्ट बुक में एक पिक्चर है, आपको देखे तो मालूम पड़ेगा. वो जो रोज प्लांट में एक बड आपने देखा, वो बड एक छोटा साइज में आपने कट करके निकाल दिया, उधर दूसरा प्लांट का एक बड अटैच कर दिया, देन वी कॉल इट एज बड ग्राफ्टिंग. सो एंटायर प्लांट ऐसा लेके आके इंसर्ट नहीं करेंगे. नॉर्मली जो रेगुलर प्लांट होता है उसका जो एक बड निकाल के वो बड का जगह पे दूसरा प्लांट का बड इंसर्ट कर देगा. बट देयर इज नो व्हाट यू कैन से सियोन लाइक दिस. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड अ बड ग्राफ्टिंग. आपका बुक में देखो, टेक्स्ट बुक में देखो तो दैट पिक्चर मैंने इधर इंसर्ट नहीं किया, वो टेक्स्ट बुक में देखो तो आपको क्लियरली समझ में आएगा वो सिंगल बड कैसे इंसर्ट करता है. ओके, so that single bud we can say as the scion then. Okay, the entire plant it will not like this, it will not be like this. Very simple that bud grafting. Oh, sab log घर पे भी करता है, very simple it is. Okay, so these are the 2 different types of bud grafting. So the first method of artificial method of vegetative propagation is that one is cutting, second is that grafting, and the third one is that tissue culture. Now we come to the tissue culture, the third one. Tissue culture. What is a tissue? What is a tissue? Everybody knows it. A group of cells having same structure and same function. What is a cell? Is a unit of life. When a group of similar cells, a group of such cells come together, we call it as a tissue. Okay, so now we were talking about tissue culture. So a tissue means what? A group of cells having same structure, same origin and same function. Normal way और natural method में आपने क्या देखा? एक plant का root ले लो, stem ले लो, leaf ले लो, you can multiply. But here what I want to say that at present technology, from a single cell or from a group of cells, say a tissue, or from any organ, you can develop an entire plant. So this is the latest technology. This is, we talk in simple sense, we say tissue culture. So in tissue culture, a small amount of tissue, I mean small amount of cells, that can be cultured artificially in a nutrient medium. Now you see here, I can show you the picture. You just see this picture. Now you see, this is a nutrient medium. This is a man-made artificial nutrient medium. This nutrient medium is containing all the nutrients which you see, which a plant getting from the soil. That means we can say this is an artificial soil. In this artificial soil, if you place a cell or a tissue or any organ like embryo, anther, like that, that can grow by absorbing the nutrients from the nutrient medium. They can grow and they can multiply. The cells can multiply. When the cells are multiplying, a callus is formed, And when you are providing the proportionate amount of hormones, root producing hormone or shoot produce hormone. Okay, when you are providing hormone in a proportionate amount from each callus, you can get plants like this. Now you see, so many plants are produced from a single cell, I mean group of cells, or from a callus. So from a single cell, you can develop so many plants like this. Now you see how the tissue culture is produced there. Now you see here, root is produced, your shoot is produced. ये टेस्ट ट्यूब का अंदर करता है या पेट्री डिश का अंदर करता है, यानी ग्लास बॉटल्स में करता है, ये लैब में करता है, लेबोरेटरी में करता है, आर्टिफिशियल एनवायरनमेंट में करता है, नेचुरली सोइल में नहीं होगा. This is done in the lab. The tissue culture labs are there. In the tissue culture lab, you can produce so many plants like this within a short period of time, within a limited area. Large number of plants you can multiply by using tissue culture. This is the most advanced technology now. Okay, so micropropagation is best example. Micropropagation means produce young ones, many in large number. Now you see over here, all these are genetically same, morphologically same, and all these are the clones. Okay, and this is produced from a single cell. From one single cell of the parent cell, I mean the parent, by using the artificial nutrient medium and providing hormone, shoot producing and root producing hormone, auxins and cytokinin, we could produce large number of plants in a short period of time within a what you can say, small room, within small room or in a limited area. Naturally, if you want to multiply 100 banana plant from one banana plant, it takes years and you need a lot of space, because one plant you are planting, from that you get some 5 clones, again you are planting that, again you are getting 10 into 5, 50, again you are planting. So in 2 to 3 seasons, you can multiply the number of banana plant from 1 to 100. You need time for that, you need space for that. But if you go for tissue culture, you take a single cell from a parent, and that single cell you multiply, you culture there in a nutrient medium, and from that you can get any number of plants. Millions of plants you can produce by using tissue culture from a single cell. But this is done there in the lab in a short period of a short area in a short area in a short period of time. So this is the most advanced technology. So these are the 3 different methods of artificial methods of vegetative propagation: cutting, grafting, and tissue culture. Okay, are you following me? You please open your chat and write there whether you are following me or not. All of you open your chat. You are following me? We are going to revise the topic and then we will stop. Now this section is over. Okay. Okay. So today what we have seen about vegetative propagation. How many types of vegetative propagation there? Write in your chat very fast. How many types of vegetative propagation? You write only the digit number. Write only the number. Vegetative propagation, how many times? All of you are writing 3. Check yourself. Vegetative propagation, how many times? All of you are writing 3. It is not 3, it is 2. Natural vegetative propagation, artificial vegetative propagation. You got the point clearly? Then under natural vegetative propagation, 3 different parts can be used. You are mistaken, I think so. 3 different 3 different vegetative parts of the plant can be used. It can be root, it can be stem, it can be leaf. Is it okay for you? Is clear? Write Y. If it is not, write no, N. You write every time short form. First letter will do. Okay. Then we have seen the artificial method of vegetative propagation. That you tell me how many types are there? How many types of artificial vegetative propagation? Write the digit fast. Yes, very good. 3. Okay, 3 methods of artificial vegetative propagation. Which is the simplest method? The simple method we are using there. You please write the first letter. The simple method of artificial vegetative propagation. Yes, cutting. Cutting of root, stem, and leaf. Examples I'm not asking right now. Okay, which is the second one you have seen? First, write the first letter. The second one, first letter. Second one, first one. Yeah, very good. Grafting. Grafting, how many types are there? How many types of grafting? 2. Very good. Okay, first is general grafting. Second is bud grafting. What is the difference between general grafting and bud grafting? In bud grafting, how many buds are used? How many buds are used there in bud grafting? Bud grafting. Bud grafting. Bud grafting means only one bud we are taking and inserting, and that will develop into an entire plant. Very good. Second, general grafting, there more than 2 or more than 2. Okay, there we use one technical term. 2 technical terms we used over there. The technical term for the rooted plant. What is the technical name of the rooted plant? Write the word stalk. Very good. Then what do you call the inserted one? What do you call the inserted one? Zeon. Very good. Okay. Then we have seen the third type, that is tissue culture. In tissue culture, we are using a single cell or tissue or any organ to multiply, which is the normal method. I mean, what is the, okay, I forgot to tell you one point. I told you that micropropagation is the most common. This is an application part of tissue culture. मैं आपको जानकारी के बोल रहे हैं, जो माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन है टिश्यू कल्चर का एक एप्लीकेशन है. टिश्यू कल्चर को 6 एप्लीकेशंस होता है. ये आपको बुक में वो दिया नहीं है. 6 एप्लीकेशंस है. सोमैटिक हाइब्रिडाइजेशन है और प्रोडक्शन ऑफ हाइब्रिड्स है, प्रोडक्शन ऑफ हैप्लोइड प्लांट्स है, ऐसा करके 6 और इवन प्रोडक्शन ऑफ सेकेंडरी मेटाबोलाइट्स, ऐसा 6 एप्लीकेशंस पार्ट है. उसमें एक एप्लीकेशन है माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन. माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन का मीनिंग क्या है मैं आपको बताया. माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन का मीनिंग, माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन मतलब क्या है? विद इन अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इन अ लिमिटेड एरिया मिलियंस ऑफ प्लांट्स यू कैन प्रोड्यूस फ्रॉम ए सिंगल सेल. दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन. समझा? सो टिश्यू कल्चर का मोस्ट वाइड हॉर्टिकल्चर यूज करने वाला एप्लीकेशन है टिश्यू कल्चर. ये एप्लीकेशन को हम लोग बोल रहे हैं माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन. आज का टॉपिक क्लियर हो गया सब?